President and CEO, Mr. Tom Bruner of the Glaucoma Research Foundation, calling in to talk about eye health, eye care, and what his organization is doing to prevent and delay. Jordan, she is a 14-year-old ninth grader. She attends Bowie High School in Bowie, Maryland. We also have my daughter, my little princess, Kayla Perry. She is 12 and she attends Julius West Middle School in Rockville, Maryland. Also, we have Mr., I call him Mr. because he's an adult, but he's a young adult, Mr. Dion Williams, 21. He attends Bethany College in West Virginia. I believe that's Bethany, West Virginia, but it's Bethany College nonetheless. What we're going to do today is, for a few moments on the front of the show, I wanted to get the perspective from the minds of young folks in terms of what does this day mean? What does this day represent, from their perspective? So what I want to do first is ask some trivia questions. Are you ready, Kayla?
Yeah.
Jakai, are you on the line?
Yes, hi.
How are you doing?
I'm well, and yourself?
I am doing well.
Great.
I'm going to throw in some trivia questions first just to test your knowledge a little bit, then I'm going to ask each of you, what this day means to you. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
All right. First one, gets a treat. Martin Luther King believed in progress through the use of nonviolent means, right? You guys have heard of that. Who was the most important influence on his life and his philosophy?
I believe it's Gandhi.
Is that true?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Ding, 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 you got that one right. I'm going to throw you on the bus right now, Jakai. In 1955, Rosa Parks became a symbol of the civil rights movement. Why did she have such a huge influence on Dr. King and many other civil rights leaders?
I believe she was a southern black woman who refused to give up her seat on the bus to a white man.
That is true. This day, really means just not a day off, just not another typical holiday. At least we don't want it to mean that. But from your perspective, if you can, talk about what does this day mean and represent to you. Anyone can jump right on it. Dion, you want to go?
I feel as though it's a salute or appreciation for Martin Luther King. He basically told us that you should basically follow your goals and your visions. And with him doing that, even though he paid the price, he set a way for everybody else to have opportunity to go after what they believe in.
Sure. He certainly paved the path for many of us, and I believe, we still, and all of us stand on his shoulders, and many, many others, who afforded us the opportunity to sit here today with not much fear as they had to go through in those days, and certainly many years before. You, Caleb?
I believe that we celebrate this day because it's a day of service, and he tried to teach us that we should all be equal, equality for all, and that we shouldn't judge others by the color of their skin.
And why is that so important? Why do you not want to be judged by the color of your skin?
Because we just want everything to be equal.
You want everything to be equal? Okay, I won't push you any further than that. Jakai, what about you, young lady?
I just believe we serve this day, just to say thank you, and also so he taught us so much about segregation, that it's really not all about segregation. It's about education. It's about loving each other and just being around each other and working together to become one nation. So, yeah.
Do you think the dream that he spoke about is something that's being fulfilled today? Any one of you guys?
I believe so in a way. I think in the culture of teenagers, I believe so. We all are coming together in different ways to bring all of us together and work together to try and make a big dream that he believed that would happen, which is happening now.
Yeah, absolutely. How do you think he would feel knowing that there is an African American in the White House, President Barack Obama?
I think he would feel great about it. I think he'll feel like it's a next step to something bigger. So, yeah.
All right, cool. Caleb, Dion, any comments on that one?
I feel as though he's probably smiling ear from ear from heaven, just knowing that he's a civil rights leader and he gave a black opportunity to get in the White House. He probably is very happy about that.
Yeah. And lastly, with the you guys heard of the Ferguson, stuff regarding Ferguson in the news of late, and police brutality and misuse of power. How important, and I'm driving a point there, how important do you think, the having the right to vote is, and how would Dr. King feel about that? What I mean by that is, in Ferguson, there was, it's predominantly African-American community, right? Mostly black, but it's controlled by mostly, white, political figures. So how important do you think being able to vote is, and would you vote when you become eligible? I know you're eligible right now, right, Deanne?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any thoughts on that?
Just to be able to give your personal, just to be able to know that your word counts for something, and that your decision can make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I would vote, because I know I have my personal goals and stuff I believe in that I want other people to take into office.
Yeah, well, good. Well, always when you when you gain that right to vote, it's my mission to always tell folks, to vote. I don't care if it's a small or a big election. Always, exercise that right. Never vacate, that right. I want to thank you guys for coming on. I want to have a bigger show, with younger folks here on the Senior Zone. It's our oldest show in terms of our content. But I want to thank you for coming on. We do this each and every year. Kayla, Jatai, thank you for your day of service as well, for coming on the Senior Zone and sharing, some of your knowledge about Dr. King and what this day means to you. So thank you guys.
Thank you so much. It was an honor.
It was an honor speaking of you too, you guys. Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
All right. Coming up next, we're going to speak with the president and CEO